In this podcast, the only thing that matters is mattering about matters that matter and matter. I'm your host, Cody Reynoso, and this is our friend Michael. Thank you
Hello.
for joining us for the Peaked at Birth podcast.
Wow.
So insightful.
Yeah. It was
So
deep.
true. Deep.
Like the deep caverns of the ocean, we are deep in philosophy.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. Welcome to Peaked at Birth, ladies and gentlemen, and those who do not identify. We are a special couple of boys.
Sure are. Special indeed.
At least that's what my mom says.
My mom always told me I was special, but she never specified as to what kind of special,
Yeah.
so
I always assumed it was like make it on the fridge special, but
I never made it on the fridge.
yeah. Yeah,
How
see,
sad.
exactly.
So, Michael, how are you today?
I'm actually doing
This
pretty
week.
well.
How was your week? I should ask.
Um
That's how we usually start this.
right. Well, this past week was very stressful cuz it was finals week. But I passed my finals. I'm very happy about that.
Wonderful.
Yeah. How was your week?
The week was fine. The weekend, as you guys know, we record on Mondays. So this past weekend for me was not. I wouldn't say it wasn't stressful. It was just tiring.
Mhm.
Tamara graduated from college. She's now a Wichita State graduate with a bachelor's in music education. So good for her. Clap, clap, clap. And we had her family in town, so we hosted, of course.
Naturally.
And yeah, it was a lot. I love her. I love her family. They're all great, but they're just It's just having people over is
Yeah.
tiring.
Yeah, it really is cuz it's like for like, I don't know how you guys do it, but we clean the entire week leading up to people coming over. So it's like we do a room a day starting like Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, we did pretty much all of our cleaning the weekend prior,
Yeah.
and then throughout the week continuously did more
Mhm.
cleaning.
Yeah, and then
So
we especially will clean like leading up to people coming over.
it was like the Friday that all of her parents came, or her parents and family
All
came.
of
We
her
like,
parents. She has like 20
oh,
parents.
she has all of them,
Yeah.
all of the parents, but
Every parent in the world is Tamara's parents.
it's but yeah, like the Friday before, I like went through the house and picked up all the trash and I
Mhm.
cleaned off everything, and yeah.
Yeah.
So it was it wasn't really stressful by any means. It was just a lot all at once and whatnot. Had some good food. We went to Il Vicino, which is a pizza place here in
Oh, I love
Wichita.
that place.
It's really good.
It's so good.
And then we went to the Hill Bar and Grill.
I haven't been there yet.
It's very good. Also,
I'll have to try it though cuz I'm moving back, so
we'll go.
oh yeah.
But yeah, so that was my week. It was
Yeah.
pretty. It was
Yeah.
good, enjoyable. Played a lot of Minecraft because
Is there
that's
any
kind of
like
what I'm
is
into
there
right
any
now.
music you've been really bopping to this past week?
Not really. I
Mhm.
I haven't been listening to a whole lot of music because at work I get distracted by my music and I'm just like kind of dancing,
Yeah.
and so I'm like, okay, Cody, stop
I get
listening.
you.
You have to fucking get to work.
I get you.
So,
I get you.
or I listen to podcasts. That's kind of what I've been into a lot is
Right.
podcasts. So
I I'm always constantly listening to new music just because like, you know, when I'm studying and whatnot, it's always nice to hear stuff that I'm unfamiliar to, so I'm not too tempted to sing along and dance to.
right.
And there's this new band I discovered. I think they popped up on my release radar on Spotify, which Spotify has some of the coolest features on it. I just gotta say. I just gotta say.
I love Spotify, bro.
Like, I love the release radar system because it's like, oh, hey, like, here's some bands that we notice you listen to a lot and our algorithm picked up. And, whenever they release a new song or like a band very, very similar to them releases a new song, we'll put this on a playlist for you automatically. And it's such a cool concept. And then
I
the
like it.
Discover Weekly is such a really cool thing too.
Yeah. I do very much enjoy Spotify. I think
Yeah.
it's very good. Um, I guess if I had to say I was listening to like a song that I've been bopping to all week,
Right.
so Sarah Bareilles had a song release
Hmm.
called "She Used to Be Mine." It's really good, love
Yeah.
it. But there's a
I really
again
like
back to my
Sarah Bareilles. Yeah.
she's very good. But back to my whole acapella kick. There's an acapella version by someone. I'll think of the name here in a minute after I look it up. But it is very good, and like the chords, like they bring out a lot of chords and stuff with it.
Hmm.
So good. I love it.
Yeah.
Wait,
This
why am I?
this band I've been listening to, I believe I'll have to relook it up real quick. I believe their name is Pomegranate Tea. They're a very small
Okay.
band. Like I think they only have 500 monthly listeners.
Right.
I'm talking like small. Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Pomegranate Tea. They have
Pomegranate.
a
I like the name.
yeah. My favorite song from them is "Squidward Tentacle Sucks Eggs." But their number one listened to song is Mario 69.
Got you.
Because Mario 64.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they only have one release. It released back. Don't actually give me. Yep, May 7th. So they've only been really out for 10 days. But these guys are talented. Like I see them getting better as they keep performing.
Yeah. So the group I'm talking about is called Upper Structure. Is
Mm,
the acapella group's name.
okay.
But it's really good. Like I just love because like when I listen to music, sometimes I don't pick out like what the what the background sounds like exactly.
Hmm.
So when someone does an acapella cover of it, obviously they have to listen to that and they bring it out and kind of emphasize it a lot more. So it makes me appreciate songs
Right.
a lot more than I do normally.
Yeah, like I
So
would say, so one of my favorite artists of all time is Ben Folds. And I believe that's just kind of a common fact with our friend group. Um
I
and
think I've heard you talk about him before, but
yeah, so
I
he's
don't
really
know
the
a
guy
ton.
that if I were to ever pursue a music career, he would be number one, the guy 100% responsible for the inspiration.
Right.
Um but at some point during his career, he got with a bunch of different colleges, like famous college a cappella groups.
Hmm.
And pretty much, I don't know if he commissioned them or whatnot. I'm not fact checking myself here, people. I'm very sorry. Um, but he got with some colleges and he had them write and release their own versions of his songs. And
Oh,
honestly, those songs, like the acapella versions, I think they're really good standalone versions. Like you can
yeah.
listen to either version and not be like, you know what, I don't prefer it this way. I prefer it this way. It's just a very good equal round, and it's made me appreciate his music a lot every time I listen to it. It's amazing.
Yeah. I think um I sometimes think that like acapella versions are better than the original song because people add like really cool twists to them.
Yeah,
But then again, there's also a lot of acapella covers that are just really bad.
yeah.
So it's like really hit or miss in that kind of genre
Hmm.
of music.
I
So
will say,
it,
very rarely do they miss.
yeah, I mean, and generally when I say miss, I don't mean like they suck, like they're just god awful. I
Yeah,
just think there's a lot that probably could have been different, or
yeah,
maybe the song just shouldn't be acapellaed
yeah.
per
Exactly.
se. So I don't know.
And also, it's just some songs really don't translate to vocal.
Yeah, I
Like
agree.
and a lot of I would say a lot of like the late 90s pop really fits in that, like I don't think acapella covers should really be done with those because it doesn't matter how good the group is doing it. I just don't think it would work.
Agreed.
Just because of like how remixed everything was back then.
My dog is so okay. Never mind. She's not as stupid as I was about to make her out to be. Anyway, I threw a treat at her and she like didn't even try to catch it, and then it almost fell underneath the cushion of the chair she's sitting in, and was about to not be able to get it. And I was gonna be like, "Really, dog?"
Yeah, my dog does dumb shit like that all the time. Like it's always the first treat you give her. Like if you're tossing it in the air, she will let it just hit her face and
I
then
hate
bounce
that
off,
shit.
and then she goes for it. But then it's like you give her the second or third treat, she's like, "Oh, these are treats, of course."
I'm supposed to catch them. Open my mouth.
Duh. But the problem is, some of her treats are a
Stupid.
little too small, so she'll accidentally just swallow them whole,
Oh my
and then
gosh.
cough them back up, and then chew them. And it's like,
Come
girl,
on.
what are you doing?
Come on, dog. You're
Ugh.
better than this.
It's like it makes you feel like you failed as a father, you know?
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
but so speaking of again, back still on doggies because doggies are cute
they
and
are.
stupid. But
I've
anyway,
decided my next dog's gonna be a corgi.
oh my gosh, I will come to your house every single day. I
Yeah.
love corgis so much. But so I have to take my dog out to go to the bathroom because I
Mhm.
live in a like apartment housing area. And today on our walk, specifically when we were heading back to come inside, being done with walking, I swear Ella got the taste of it. Like she saw a buffet and wanted to pursue it. And by buffet, I mean like no joke, 8 squirrels all in the same area. And I've never seen her so like I've never felt her so stiff and locked up as today.
The
Like she
enticement
she
of a
she
squirrel
was like,
army.
bro, she was like claws in the ground ready to fucking pounce. I was like, girl, you're not gonna get a
Yeah,
single
bro, the
one.
fuck is squirrel army? Don't you know? They are
Like,
preparing for war.
I swear, like, I mean, she might be able to take like 1 or 2 squirrels on at once, but if like 10 of them hit her all at
No,
once, she'd be
man, not a
dead.
whole battalion.
No, she'd be fucking dead. Like, if they really wanted to kill her, they could. It's
Yeah.
scary. But yeah, so that was fun. I had to practically pick her up and walk her back to the apartment before she killed something
Yeah,
or
right.
herself, one of the two. So,
I mean, if she was a bigger dog, maybe 8 squirrels would be easy.
yeah, she's not really that big.
You get
She's
the
like she's medium sized. So
yeah. I would
anyway,
say she's about the size of like a cocker spaniel.
yeah, maybe a little bigger, but
Mm.
weight wise, probably about the same. So we have topics today
Ow!
written by moi.
Yeah,
That's
because
okay. It was all last second because on my breaks today I was like, "Oh,
yeah.
Google, give me something."
No, I full on
So
forgot we were recording today.
yeah, I did too. Until I texted you and was like, "So it's Monday, right? We're recording," and you're like, yeah."
Yeah, because
So
that was like an oh shit moment for me.
yeah. So okay, well, first things first, we have to get our my quick weekly CDL rant out of the way. So it's
Yeah.
always going to be it's probably going to be the first thing. But
Yeah.
big news is it's not really big news, but we had a big major tournament this past weekend, CDL Major 3. And Atlanta FaZe, who are the best team in the best team in the league right now, won again. There's now their second major. They beat the New York Subliners 5-2 in the final.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty impressive. Also
Yeah.
very upset because Optic did not win. They did place fourth. They almost made the dream run. It was very disappointing though. They made it to Championship Sunday as they call it, which was yesterday, and played against the Toronto Ultra and took it to a map 5 and lost in round 11 search and destroy.
And just like Icarus flying too close to the sun,
Bro,
Optic's wings melt.
I was so sad. Like it was they were playing really well. Like
Yeah.
like first 2 matches of stage 3 that they played, they were frying. And then like the last 3 matches they got shit on by everybody. Like it was disgusting. I didn't know what was going on. And then they came into the stage 3 major just fucking shredding. And I was like, "Bro, what happened? Who fed you your Wheaties this morning? I'm concerned." So,
Right.
but yeah,
All right. So, Ninja.
Ninja.
Do you think? I mean, I don't know if after the cuts we're gonna have it, but like, will he make it onto a box of Wheaties?
Potentially? I don't know. And I don't know
Because
how many.
he's not technically a professional like esports competitor.
Yeah, I mean
He's just an asshole in his room.
that's yeah. I mean that's a way to put it.
I mean, say what you will about Ninja. All right, you have to give him credit where credit is due. He
Absolutely.
has pretty much popularized live streaming even more.
Yeah, I
Right?
mean realistically, before Ninja, like streaming was popular, right? But
Yeah,
there wasn't
there was a
anyone
good market for it.
revolutionizing.
There was a good market for Twitch specifically.
Yeah,
But like it almost feels like Ninja just came out of nowhere.
it really did. Like I didn't know a whole lot about him until
Until the whole Drake thing, right?
no, I knew about him before then. I'd heard of him, but I didn't know. I mean, the Drake thing really kind of helped him significantly, though.
I'm just glad his
Like,
record got beat.
of what? Like, what record? Oh, are you
Most
talking of?
concurrent viewers.
Yeah, who beat him? XQC?
No, I believe Ludwig just did.
Right,
He also beat him in all-time subscribers.
Yeah, Ninja also has kind of fallen off a little bit.
Well, because he took the Mixer deal.
Well, he took Mixer,
Hmm.
but he doesn't play Fortnite anymore, which was his big saving grace for a long time.
But it's like,
No,
why would he? I mean, Fortnite at this point, has become the least popular of all the BRs. Well, no, PUBG.
yeah, I was gonna
Like
say PUBG,
second most or second least popular.
PUBG and H1Z1 are
Oh yeah, King of the Kill.
yeah,
Okay, so third least popular.
yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Because like when Apex came out, it was already touted the Fortnite killer.
Yeah,
But
because I mean, it kind of revolutionized BRs, and then I think Call of Duty was gonna like obviously they had Blackout,
yeah,
but
and I do think Blackout was a really good predecessor to Warzone.
yeah, it was a good start.
Hmm. I don't. Some of the ideas I didn't like how they were implemented.
Yeah, I never played Blackout, so I really don't have an opinion on it.
I played a good amount of it. I did. So the armor system, it went off like how Apex does it, where you get better armor, as drops.
Oh, okay,
But then you could also pick up plates to heal that armor.
gotcha. So you just you had to find armor and then find stuff to replenish your armor. It wasn't just
Yeah.
you start with armor.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean that I kind of like that a lot better anyway.
Yeah.
Well,
But I don't know. I have a lot of problems with how Ninja has treated his brand because at some point when you become a huge streamer, you're no longer like, and I hate to say it like this because 100% technically invalid, but you no longer become a person after you get a huge following on Twitch. You now are a brand. You are a network, so to speak.
yeah, you have to.
You have to hold
You have to
yourself professionally.
Yeah, you have to.
Essentially.
You have to treat what you're doing. Like I know a lot of streamers treat what they do as a job.
Yeah.
But you truly have to treat it like a job.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
And
just
and
kind
I
of the
mean
best
I
way to put
completely
it.
understand. Like they are people. We have to treat them as people. But some of the dumb shit this man has said.
Like what? Give me an example.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So a while ago, there was a huge NFL thing with kickers being pretty inconsistent.
Oh my gosh,
And
yes.
Tyler Ninja Blevins decides to tweet on his Ninja account, not his side account for himself and his real friends, but his actual Ninja Twitter account. I don't get why NFL kickers miss their kicks. I feel like you shouldn't have a job if you miss your kicks. Something along those lines. I mean, it's been a good hot minute since this was said.
I do remember that.
It is the easiest job in football.
No, it's not.
It is not.
Bro.
There is no easy job in football.
Okay. The easy job in football is being the fucking backup quarterback until you have to play.
Yeah.
And I mean, even then,
You're still
work
practicing.
your ass off. Yeah, you still work your ass off harder than you're just as much as anyone on the team, if not harder, because you're fighting for a starting job.
Yeah.
You're fighting for a better paying job.
You're fighting to keep your salary at that point. Because, I mean, it's nothing for a team to drop their backup quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, that was really stupid. So for a while, I was actually watching Pat McAfee, who, you know...
I love Pat.
He used to be a kicker for the Indianapolis... He was a punter for the Indianapolis Colts and actually kicked, you know, like field goal kicking in college.
Yeah, well, and also, like, for a while, because I believe Vinatieri got injured for a couple seasons.
Well, he just still didn't do any kicking.
He did their kickoffs.
Well, yeah, he always did their kickoffs because Vinatieri didn't want to.
Yeah,
then he was just like, nah, my job is not to kick off the ball. Yeah, but I mean, rightfully so. He's probably going to go down as one of the greatest kickers in NFL history.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, so I don't know. He really Ninja kind of overstepped his boundary there, and
then I believe
really stirred the pot.
A kicker who replied to him saying, "How come Fortnite streamers can miss their shots? You know, they're easy to make. You shouldn't be getting the money if you can't hit your shots." You know, fired back essentially.
Bro, that was
and then fucking Ninja decides to like Wojak virgin meme it and go, "No, that's completely different. Fortnite is a skill-paced competitive battle royale game." And it's like, whoa, buddy. Stop crying into your keyboard here. You're going to ruin it.
Yeah, I mean, so is football. Football's a skill-based game, and you have to have skill to kick a football.
What's more established at this point?
Football. Yeah, sorry, buddy.
So,
yeah, it's
Now, I understand that personality-wise, he may have gotten better and may have grown from this. But, like, he still says and does dumb shit like that all of the time.
He's still stupid. I don't care
because
how educated he is.
And I get it. Like, he, you know, again, he is a person. He is allowed to do dumb shit. But it's like, do it on your own account. Don't do it from the account people follow because they're following your brand, you know?
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
That's why I post dumb shit to my Twitter and not to the PeakedatBirth Twitter.
Well, yeah, I mean, anything I post, even then, like, if I have a controversial opinion, I generally keep it to myself and only tell people that I'm close to.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm just keeping myself out of trouble.
I'm on a very thin line on this already because I'm saying, like, oh, this is, you know, you're just a person, but you have to treat yourself. No, essentially what I'm saying is, like, people are following you for your online personality. And, you know, I don't want to be the whole, like, think of the children, but I mean, like, I don't know.
His following is children.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just funny. it's a very gray area topic.
He just needs to hold himself at a higher, like, professional level than he currently is.
Right.
Because eventually it's going to bite him in the ass, and then he's going to be boohoo, cry about how he lost brand deals or he lost this and this and this, and then people are going to be like, well, I mean, basically you're going to have to, like, hold his hand and be like, listen, Tyler, that's not how this works. And, like, yeah, it's just going to, I don't know. I don't want it to turn into a boohoo cry fest, but that's probably what it's going to turn into.
Yeah.
If he keeps his bullshit up.
Right.
So, I don't know.
I also just don't get why a lot of these big streamers are even popular in the first place.
Yeah, some of them really don't have, like, they have really dry personalities. I just don't get it.
But, I mean, that's enough about that.
Yeah.
Because then we just get into, like, a huge conversation of, like, who we don't like, who we do like. And then it's just like, essentially, like, we get people on our asses about it.
Then we start our major opinions start becoming more more known, and then we get in trouble.
Yeah. But I will 100% hold Tyler Ninja Blevins is a dumbass.
Yes. So next thing I have on our list of things to chit chat about is one of the huge issues in our good fun game Warzone has been cheaters. And as of this weekend, Activision has actually banned over 500,000 people for cheating, for exploiting, which is huge for Fortnite people. Or sorry, not Fortnite, Warzone people. Which is huge because of how bad cheating was.
500,000's a lot. That is a huge part of their player base. I would say probably like a third of their player base.
That's a lot. I mean, it's just a big number.
It is 500,000. Good Lord.
So
this is what happens when you leave your systems unchecked.
For real.
And it's like, it's not hard to implement. So, Smite and Apex both use the same third-party anti-cheat system.
Did they really?
Yeah, easy. Easy anti-cheat.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not hard to go with a third party. I just don't get why they haven't fucking done it.
Yeah. Tim the Tap Man had one of the funniest reactions to it. Because people were obviously people complain about the cheating in Warzone all the time, and
well, yeah, because it was like every match you run into someone aimbotting or something.
Well, yeah, and it's just, I mean, I'm not very good at Warzone, so I don't run into cheaters very often because obviously skill-based matchmaking keeps me safe.
Yeah, from
that specifically, but like, it's the big streamers who are actually really good, they run into cheaters all the time. And it was funny because they ran into another cheater, Tim the Tapman and his crew, Nick Merckx, Courage JD, Cloaksy. They ran into a cheater one time, and they were all just sick of it. And Tim pops off and he's like, I hear Norton's free. It's like, obviously that's like an antivirus.
Yeah.
But like, it's just funny because it's like, you make millions of dollars probably a month from Warzone, and it being your main platform or your main source of income as Activision, because of how big it's gotten. But it's like you can't spend a little bit of that money to put it towards an anti-cheat.
No, they can't.
It's crazy.
Okay, so Smitty started his own like Twitch highlight channel called Smitty Plus. Funny creator. I love watching Smitty. But like his first video uploaded, or not his first. Well, yeah, actually, I think it was his first or second. But like his first few videos within it, like uploaded to that channel when he created it, was he played a Warzone match, got killed by a cheater, and then decided to spectate him the entire match. I was like, Good Lord.
Yeah. I saw a highlight of Courage JD and and people doing the same thing basically, where they just watch this cheat. Like that's generally what they do. They try to basically put this cheater on as many screens as possible and report them.
Yeah.
So that way fact check can happen or whatever. And they literally watched the guy get banned. Like he was just running and then gone. He got banned. It was the greatest feeling that I've felt for streamers or whatever. It is
beautiful when justice does get served. The problem was, for a long time, justice was not getting served.
Yeah.
And also, fuck the rose skins that camp in the corners.
Yeah. They apparently nerfed the rose skins, but all they did was light up the map. But they didn't do so enough, so it's still an issue. I don't know. Activision, if you ever happen to listen to this small podcast, fix your fucking game.
Yeah, or at least like redesign the Verdansk map. Come on. Like you promised it and then you didn't do enough.
Well, I think so. I speculate that what they're gonna do is because they did blow up the map, right?
Mhm.
They're trying to make it like fluid with what Call of Duty we're playing right now. So Cold War is set in 1984, and it's actually the immediate sequel to Black Ops 1,
Yeah.
since we didn't truly have one.
Right.
So what they're gonna do is when Activision comes back around, like it comes full circle back to Activision making the Call of Duty, or Infinity Ward, sorry, when Infinity Ward is the main creator of the Call of Duty, they're
Mhm.
gonna go back, they're gonna go back to the future where Stadium does get blown up, and then we're gonna have like a pretty much brand new map.
That might, or I mean, even
That's what I
Infinity
think was
Ward
gonna
might
happen.
do something new with it.
Yeah, because they've already, from what I've heard, that like, and I've said this prior, Sledgehammer, who is supposed to make the new Call of Duty, um, they're not gonna make it flow. They're not gonna make Warzone flow with it. They're not gonna implement anything from Sledgehammer's Call of Duty into Warzone. So
Which is gonna be weird.
yeah. And actually, I've already heard reports, or I've heard people say in other podcasts, like the Optic podcast and others, that the next Call of Duty has already been delayed, so they may not even have a new Call of Duty by 2022. They may have to
Interesting move.
fall back onto something. Well, and it's all Sledgehammer,
Yeah.
Sledgehammer's being slow about coming out with another Call of Duty, and again, they're trying to do another World War II Call of Duty game of sorts, which is I think, kind of stupid. I mean, just
The market's already
figure.
saturated.
Well, yeah. I mean, you now have two Call of Duties based in World War II. You have World at War and you have World War II.
There's way more than that.
Well,
The
again,
first three Call of Duties were, or actually first three were World War II.
yeah. So I mean, we already have enough Call of Duties set in the World War II time. Come up with something different for once, please.
Yeah.
Be creative, Sledgehammer. So I don't know. Um, but yeah, like I said, Warzone banning people, so good to see. I'm getting sick of
It's
hearing.
just a welcome change.
Yeah, I'm sick of hearing Call of Duty streamers complain about it, so it's good to know that it's fixed.
Well, it's like,
Or
you got to think, almost every Call of Duty creator has complained about it at some point.
everyone.
It's like, at what point do you listen? Apparently, it took until now.
I mean,
Warzone's
not
been
a
out
lot.
for a year and a half now.
Yeah. So anyway, enough about Warzone. I don't really like it anyway, but I just wanted to put that out there because I think it's good that they're getting rid of cheaters. Last thing on the gaming side of things for now, unless we tangent into gaming again.
Yeah.
What games are you looking forward to coming out either later this year or early 2022?
I don't even know what's releasing. Let me check.
Well, let me tell you. I haven't pulled up. So, this list kind of goes back into April, but Returnal is a game that came out. I don't
I've
know
seen a
anything
lot of
about
people
it.
streaming it.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about it. It kind of looks cool. The next one being Resident Evil Village that dropped recently, and there are a lot of people playing Resident Evil Village right now.
There's a lot of mods already out for it.
Yes. But it looks really good, and I'm very excited for it.
Oh, I forgot they're remastering all the Mass Effect games.
Yes, that apparently dropped 3 days ago.
Yeah.
So Mass Effect now has a Legendary Edition that's remastered for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Nice, neat, big fan.
Oh, the remastering Oddworld.
I never played that,
I didn't either.
but June 11th, big, exciting for me. I don't know, at least for me.
Ratchet and Clank. Oh, fuck.
Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, June 11th, coming out.
Oh, dude, that's
Big
awesome.
excite.
Too bad it's PS5 exclusive.
Well, guess I'm gonna have to buy a PS5 here in the next couple months.
I'm actually with you on that one because
I
have a Spyro Reignited Trilogy hard copy sitting on a shelf right now, just collecting dust because my PS4 shit the bed.
Nice. So actually, as part of Tamara's graduation gift back to my girlfriend, fun fact. So as part of her graduation gift, her parents gave her money to put down as a down payment for her a new car.
Mhm.
So she's big. She's
Just fun
really
picky
excited.
eating.
Yeah.
Her car sucks.
Well,
But I mean, it still gets her places.
yeah, but like, so actually, what's going to happen? We think, or at least what I want to do, and I think she's down for it actually. So, what we're gonna do is she's gonna get a new car. We're gonna keep her old car, and I'm gonna start driving it, and then we're gonna get rid of my Mustang because the Mustang I drive right now is old. It's at the mileage where things are starting to break, and I don't have the money,
And
nor
it
do I
doesn't
want
take
to
much
spend the money.
for Mustangs to hit that mileage.
Yeah, people fucking
Oh,
drive them all the time, and
oh,
I kind of got it in a piece of shit form. So,
right.
but yeah, so I'm gonna get. I think what we're gonna do is sell the Mustang, and then maybe with the Mustang money, I buy myself a PS5.
Uh, well,
So
for
yeah,
all you Switch owners and don't really care much about how the Legend of Zelda is, Skyward Sword's getting re-released or an HD remaster
they are
in
getting an
July.
HD remastered. You know what?
I hated that game.
Can we fucking get a new? I know Breath of the Wild 2 is supposed to come out, right? Great, I love it, thank you. But can we get like an? I don't know. Maybe this is just me not liking the change to Zelda, and I don't. I don't like that. I didn't. I liked Breath of the Wild, but I didn't like how what they did to the Zelda format. Right? I didn't like that swords broke. I didn't like durability. Right? Just give me weapons I can use and give me dungeon crawls, bro. Like,
Honestly, if they were to make Link to the Past, because that's my favorite Zelda game, if they were to make Link to the Past and make it that open world with Breath of the Wild, where it's just like you have the set items, you have like the set tunics, you have the set weapons, I think that would be really, really interesting.
right? Yeah. I mean, like that sounds dope. I would play. I don't like the 2D. Or sorry, like the overhead 2D Zeldas that much. It's just not. They haven't been my favorite. I don't like them. But if they did do Link to the Past in that kind of like setting, I'd fucking play the shit out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so good.
Link to the Past is my favorite. Our buddy Nathaniel, his favorite is Ocarina of Time. I
So is
believe
mine.
yours, yeah, yours is Ocarina of Time.
Yes.
I would fucking
The only
suck
other
Miyamoto's dick for an honest to god true remaster to Ocarina of Time, not the 3DS bullshit we got.
okay. I want. Here's what I want. Okay, so the Zelda timeline is all fucking out of whack. It's so weird.
I would love a game to fix that.
Yes. So what I want a game that immediately precedes either Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask. So like, if whoever fucking knows the timeline in Zelda,
Oh yeah, that's
you know,
that's the hero wins timeline, isn't it?
no, it's the
No,
hero
that
dies
yeah,
timeline.
yeah.
It's the hero dies timeline. So I want a game that So here's what I want. Okay, so you have Ocarina of Time, right? And then you're apparently supposed to have three timelines that come off of that. You have
Hero dies.
you have so you have Hero of Time, which is adult Link. You have him die or live. So I don't know I can't remember what game immediately precedes the Hero Lives timeline. I guess I can look it up, but
and then Twilight
I don't
Princess.
want to. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna look it up right now. So Zelda timeline.
And not the Polygon video, even though I fucking love the Polygon video.
No, just give me a fucking chart. I like reading charts. Okay, here it is.
So
Right
you
here.
have the heroes successful, and then the hero is defeated. And
Yeah.
from that timeline itself, so the
just
first, let me just look at the picture.
Yeah, I'm literally trying to get my computer to do that too. Okay, thank you. Oh my god,
Well,
zoom in.
It's taking me to Pinterest, and it's like log in to view this picture.
I mean, I'm logged in on Pinterest, but I don't want to fucking log in.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
So the first game where the hero is defeated is Link to the Past.
Yeah. Okay. So
the hero is successful. There's two timelines that branch off that. So you have the adult era and the child era. Because in the child era,
Okay, yeah,
he sticks with Majora's Mask.
Yeah, and then Twilight Princess and Four Swords, and then you have the adult timeline, which is Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass, and Spirit Tracks.
Yes.
I don't know. Okay, whatever. I don't know how that works, but it's fine. It's fine. It works. Good. And then Hero Defeated, Link to the Past, Link's Awakening,
Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages. Which,
and then the original
supposedly
Zelda
the Link's
game.
Awakening and the Link to the Past Link are the same Link.
Yeah. Okay.
And then there's the Convergence.
So Andrew, this doesn't tell me where No, okay, so Breath of the Okay, that's right. Breath of the Wild is supposed to be like the tying together of everything.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like it doesn't matter what path you go down, Breath
Everything
of the Wild
converges into it.
Yeah. So okay, so then if that's the case, now that I'm back on track as to what is actually happening, what I want at that point then is give me a game similar to like the Ocarina of Time style games where there's dungeon crawls, there's things there's collectibles.
Make the puzzles actually interesting though, because I kind of hate Ocarina of Time's puzzles.
I mean, it came out in the 90s or early 2000s, one of the two.
It was late 90s.
So yeah, so I understand why they're kind of lame. But like if you take the puzzles from Breath of the Wild, that difficulty, right?
Mm-hmm.
And put it into a Ocarina of Time style or ish type of Zelda game, right? And make it new.
Yeah.
We're going to have a solid game.
Yeah.
It's going to be so good. Just please please just make something good. Like don't give like Breath of the Wild 2 I'm kind of hyped for.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Right.
We'll see what fucking happens. Anyway,
I just realized what I'm actually excited for.
What's that? Okay.
So, my favorite Pokemon games are getting remastered.
Sword and Shield
are getting remastered.
Right? Was I right? Though, Sword and Shield, the Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah.
Wait. Hold up. Hang on. Right. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. They're going to be the newest ones.
And I'm buying both of them.
Hell yeah. So, a game that I'm excited for, as lame as it probably sounds, is they're making a Mario golf game.
Yes, and it looks good. It looks
really good. I love Mario sport games. Like my favorite being Mario Tennis. When the new Mario Tennis game came out, I bought it for Switch. I don't currently have it, but I did beat it within probably an hour.
I don't like the last one, the one that released on Wii U. I didn't like that one. That Mario Tennis game. It was Ultra Smash.
That's the. Really? Was there different ones?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look. I don't know what the difference was. Okay. Oh, Ultra. Okay, yeah, I never played Ultra Smash, so I don't know.
Ultra Smash. So there was a huge issue with like the customization of the court, where like you'd go to the different courts, but they were literally the same court.
There's a Mario Tennis game that dropped in 2012.
Yeah.
Oh, it was an online game.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it was for 3DS.
Yep.
Oh, I never played it. Anyway, Mario Tennis Aces. I like it. I think it's really good. But yeah, I'm excited for this Mario golf game. I think golf games are actually like low key really fun.
They are.
And it's also Mario. So like,
well, it looks like it's going to control like Wii with the Wii Sports Golf, which probably the most satisfying way to play golf.
Oh, like you swing it?
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's kind of dope. I'm excited for that. The next thing I'm excited for, I'm not a huge Pokemon player, so I don't necessarily. I mean, I care. Like, I'm glad we're getting remakes of some of the games, like the older games and stuff.
Yeah.
But the next thing that I'm excited for is they're remaking, Prince of Persia: Sands of Time.
Yes, I did see that.
Holy shit. That game was really fun. I never actually beat it because the version I had was terrible. Like the copy I had was just super scratchy and shit. So I'm excited. I love Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. I thought the combat in it was very good. It was an overall a really good game. So that's coming out.
I'm kind
Hell
of
yeah.
excited. So, they're remaking and re-releasing all of the Lego Star Wars games that have been released.
That
Under the
was my next thing.
Skywalker, yeah, under the Skywalker saga.
Yes.
And I think that's just really cool because I loved, honestly, I loved all the Lego Star Wars games.
Okay, so from what it looks like, they're also releasing
So it's
stuff
8 and 9 with
related.
it, yeah.
Well, yeah, so 8 and 9, but they're also releasing like Clone Wars stuff.
Yeah, because that was Lego Star Wars 3
Wait.
was the Clone Wars.
Well, okay, wait. Yeah? Yeah. Well, I'm talking the animated series, like the Clone
Yeah.
Wars.
No, that
Okay.
was like an actual Lego game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. I remember now. Okay. Right, because they released 3 on its own, and it included Clone Wars stuff.
Yep.
So yeah, that's exciting. I'm happy to have stuff actually, a part of that. And then they may, I don't know what else it's. Yeah, it says all 9 films. So yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to see what
Horizon
all
Zero
they.
Dawn's getting a sequel.
Yes.
It looks good.
Horizon Zero Dawn is getting. Yeah, I haven't beat the first one still. It's very good. It's awesome to play. I need to finish it.
I can't beat it.
But yeah. Yeah, you're having a hard time.
Yeah, I'm having a really hard time.
Damn. What difficulty are you playing on?
On what?
On Horizon.
What am I using to play it?
Oh, right. Sorry, I
we
forgot.
literally just talked about this.
You know what, Michael?
I know.
It's a day. Anyway,
but as soon as I get because I'm 99% sure I'm gonna end up with a PS5 instead of just getting a new PS4.
Right.
All my games should sync.
Yeah, because I mean you have it's yeah, but they're also releasing, and it's my favorite game series ever, Far Cry 6.
Oh right.
I'm so fucking excited. And the it looks like they modeled the what's the antagonist, right? Is that the right word? Antagonist?
Yeah.
They modeled him after the guy who plays the bad guy in Mandalorian.
Yeah. I can't remember his actual name, but Moff Gideon.
Yeah, he plays Moff Gideon in Mandalorian. Yeah. So I'm excited. He's a very good actor, and I'm excited to see what this does.
Yeah.
So that'll be cool. Halo Infinite.
Okay, I'm actually excited for Halo.
I was a fan of Halo for a while. I don't hate the series, but I'm not.
You're just not a huge fan of like the enhanced movement with it.
Well, I don't know.
So like Halo, I think it's a really good idea to add like the evolution. I'm like the one Halo fan that holds this regard. I really like the sprinting in it.
Oh yeah, no, I do too.
Modernizing the franchise.
Well, no, I was okay. Halo Reach was like the last Halo that I really liked.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that came after that, I didn't play, but I also didn't feel like I wanted to play them.
Right. I played 4. I never played 5.
So they're also releasing a game called Lord of the Rings Gollum.
Ooh.
So this little description says after the 2 Middle-earth games showed the Lord of the Rings games can still rock, 2021 will bring another serving in the form of Lord of the Rings Gollum. It won't be action RPG that the Middle-earth games were, focusing instead on Gollum's stealth and cunning, but it looks intriguing.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Interested to see where they're going to go with the God of War franchise.
I am so fucking stoked for God of War, bro. You don't even know.
I think I can have a pretty good guess because Norse mythology is probably one of my favorite things to study.
Yeah, and like the game, so the first God of War I played and I beat it very quickly, but I was very intrigued by it, and they left it off on such a good note. Oh my god. Like the cliffhanger was absurd. And
I haven't had the chance to play the new one.
Okay. So if you I won't spoil anything then. But I just won't spoil anything.
Yeah,
but just know this.
Haven't had a chance.
Right. But I'm just gonna say the storyline is really good, and I don't know. I don't know if if it's supposed to be Kratos, and you may know this, but I don't know if it's supposed to be Kratos after God of War 3, or if they're taking a complete different turn on the game. You know, so I don't know.
It's Kratos after God of War 3. He relocates.
Okay. So
I
yeah,
do know that much.
okay, but yeah, so the storyline that they take that then like pulls you into Norse mythology is really good.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking love it. So yeah, it's exciting. I think you should definitely play God of War, the original, the God of War 4. I guess that's technically what it is. So yeah, I definitely think you should play it. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Yeah, as soon as I get a system that I can play it on.
Absolutely. So, but yeah, that's. I don't know if the list you're looking at has anything more.
It's just the Game Informer list.
Oh, okay. But yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn is now getting Horizon Forbidden West. I think it's going to be really good as well.
I did really enjoy Horizon Zero Dawn when I got to play it.
Right. Again, maybe I'll play the rest of the story on
stream, yeah.
On stream, yeah. Maybe I'll stream it. I know I want to stream Cyberpunk at one point.
Yeah.
I can't stream the parts where he does naughty things. Like I shouldn't stream the character creation process, or at least a certain part of the character creation process.
Yeah, that'd probably not be a good idea.
Because you get to sing his schlong.
Because he is pee-pee.
He's pee-pee. Or her area. It's kind of disturbing, but yeah. I think Cyberpunk would be a really fun game to stream. So yeah. Which one would you say you're most excited for? Would it be Pokemon?
Kind of all of them.
I mean, yeah.
It's one of those, like, I'm just equally excited for everything to come out, because I'm just excited for good games to get released finally.
Yes.
After, like, 3 years.
I'm excited.
Honestly, I think 2018 was, like, the last good year for games.
Yeah. There weren't a whole lot of games that came out that I was
2018 was a very strong year.
Yes. But yeah, so I think we have a good game year ahead of us. I hope Far Cry 6 lives up to its hype. The two games I'm most excited for are for sure Far Cry 6 and the new God of War.
Yeah.
100%.
I'm definitely Pokemon and Ratchet and Clank are probably my two high.
Ratchet and Clank is probably like number 3 on my list because I grew up playing Ratchet and Clank. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Yeah, those were like my first PlayStation 2 games.
Yeah. Mine were like the Spyro games.
Yeah.
Were probably Spyro and Crash. But yeah. So yeah. There's that. Let's move on into a different area of stuff.
Okay.
Got the sports.
Yeah, sports.
Our favorite thing, and we'll
got
start
to look at the sports.
Aaron Rodgers has been the friggin' talking point of the NFL at the moment.
Yeah,
but
I don't
apparently
think he still made decisions.
He has not. Well, they haven't came across a deal because he's kind of tied by all fours to the Packers at the moment. But rumors are spreading more and more. They're getting stronger that the Broncos are coming closer and closer to a deal with them.
Yeah,
it looks like it will be the Broncos. We just don't know what. We don't know how.
I was talking to my wife about this the other day because we went out to dinner. I was like, okay, I think the current Denver Broncos are in the exact position that the 2020 Buccaneers were in.
Yeah.
Where they have the personnel, they have the defense, they just need a good on-field leader, like a good quarterback.
Yeah.
And
Aaron Rodgers is that.
And I was even saying, like, if the Broncos make the deal with Aaron Rodgers, the Chiefs are not making it to a Super Bowl again. At least this year, this season.
Well, I don't know. Because I guess it depends. Well, okay, I guess if you look at the Packers personnel plus Aaron Rodgers compared to the Broncos personnel plus Aaron Rodgers, as long as Aaron Rodgers stays in tip-top shape, yeah, I mean, they have a solid team. They have at that point they then have a solid quarterback. The Chiefs are gonna have a hard ass, like they're gonna have competition in the league. Yeah. Just like the Chiefs had competition when Peyton Manning was the quarterback. Yeah. And they had their personnel then. So I don't know. It'll be tough. I I'm excited.
They just
because,
released the schedule though. I'm really
yes.
excited.
You know what? Let's take a look at some of the schedules.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You
some
look
big
at your
matchups.
teams. I will look at my teams.
All right, football schedule. So, do I have actually? Just give me an overall schedule. How about that?
Don't care about preseason that much.
We'll see about big. Okay. So we start off the year with a Thursday night game on September 9th.
With Cowboys Buccaneers.
Yes.
And
I think
that is going to be a really interesting game to watch.
Yeah, so depending upon if Dak Prescott makes a comeback at that time, I think will determine how the game turns out.
Yeah.
If he comes back a healthy Dak Prescott, we've seen how Dak Prescott can play. So I think it'll actually be a tough matchup for Tom Brady,
But that's if the Cowboys have worked on their defense at all.
Yeah. I mean, if their defense isn't anything, then it's basically just gonna be a scoring match, and whoever can score more.
Yeah, it'll really look like Chiefs Rams back in 2019.
Yeah, that's what it'll be. And then let's see, what big matchups do we look like?
I know Chiefs and Ravens. Oh,
no, Chiefs.
Bengals,
Chiefs play,
Jacksonville.
What week are you on?
I'm just looking at all the big matchups.
Oh, I'm looking. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at week 1 right now. I'm still on.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, we got the Chiefs playing Cleveland Browns week 1. I think if Cleveland has a run like they did last year, they're still going to be dangerous. So that'd be cool. Broncos, if they get good old Aaron Rodgers, are going to have an easy week 1. They play the Giants. So good luck, Giants. If not, it'll be an interesting game. We'll see what happens.
Oh, Seahawks, Colts.
Yeah. Green Bay, New Orleans. Again, depending upon the Aaron Rodgers situation.
That's going to be 2 completely broken teams.
That'll be. Well, I wouldn't say broken because the Saints still have a solid foundation with Taysom Hill and Jameis Winston.
What do you think about that sentence?
Okay, sorry. Taysom Hill is a good quarterback right now. He didn't get a whole lot of play time, but every time he was on the field, he didn't really mess up.
That's true.
So, and they drafted Taysom Hill thinking of him being their next franchise quarterback after Drew Brees. And I think depending upon if he stays healthy, I think he becomes a franchise quarterback because he can do everything.
Yeah.
He may not be like the speedy quick dude what's his name? He's the Ravens quarterback.
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson. He may not be speedy quick like Lamar Jackson, but the thing he has going for him is he can be a pocket passer, or he can roll out and pass, or whatever.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. I don't know. So yeah.
Looking at all these other matchups, and it's like, like Chargers, Washington.
I'm gonna look at my specific team now. I just wanted to see what team week 1 was gonna give us.
Texans.
Well, yeah, I knew week 1 we were playing Texans, but I'm talking what does our actual schedule look like now? Let's see. Week 2, Jaguars play the Broncos, which most likely be a loss, depending upon
who you're cheering for. Yeah.
Well, it depends on who we get. Again, if we get Aaron Rodgers, that's probably a loss on the Jaguars side. If not, it's a toss-up. I mean, we'll see if they start Trevor Lawrence or if they start Gardner Minshew. Urban Meyer may not want to start he may not want to start Trevor Lawrence's first year. I don't know. We'll see. So, I don't know.
Week 2, Buccaneers play the Falcons.
Oh, Broncos schedule. That's what I'm looking up. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm looking at Tampa's schedule.
Yeah.
We play week 2. We play against the Falcons, which it's the Falcons. I haven't been worried about them since 28-3.
Yeah. Okay. Open a new tab, and then I'm trying to get both my teams up. Open a new tab. Okay. So yeah. And then Broncos, of course, week 2 they play Jaguars. So easy. Let's see. Week 3, we got Cardinals. Don't care.
Chiefs. Week 2 have the Ravens.
That's a tough. That's. I think they played.
Lamar Jackson is 0-3 against Patrick Mahomes.
Well, yeah. I mean, Patrick Mahomes is just stupid in a good way. I don't really see any other big matchups with the Jags that I mean, obviously we have divisional games. We play Seahawks, whatever week that is, on Halloween, which is I don't know I think week 8.
Oh yeah, we play the Saints. Buccaneers play the Saints on Halloween.
Nice. Texans, Titans.
This is an interesting matchup for Tampa.
Week 17, Jags got Patriots. I mean, that's really the only other exciting one that I see. Honestly,
October 3rd. I don't know which week that is. Probably week 4 or 5. 4. Buccaneers, Patriots.
Oh yeah, no, actually, that's been a huge talking point because it'll be. I think they said it's like the first time. It's the first time the Tom Brady will be back at home in whatever the field is called, in the fucking Patriots home field. Damn it, I can't speak. And he's projected to beat Drew Brees' passing yards record that week.
Yep.
So not only is he playing against the Patriots, right? At home for the Patriots.
He's looking at breaking a record against his old team.
With Rob Gronkowski on his team.
Yeah.
So you have 2 former Patriots playing against the Patriots, potentially breaking a
all-time passing record.
An all-time passing record set by one of the greats. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, Bills Buccaneers will be a good game.
Let's see. So as far as the Broncos go, big games, obviously against the Chiefs. They're week 18, since that's actually a thing now. Week 18, they play the Chiefs, very last game of the season.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens.
You guys play us like week 14, I think.
Which are you talking?
December 5th. Yeah, Broncos Chiefs.
That's 13. We play 13 and 15.
Yeah.
And then other big matchups that I see, obviously Raiders, Chargers, potential solid teams. The Steelers, big team. Ben Roethlisberger is coming back for one more year. We'll see how that plays out. And then we got the Ravens the week before. So again, we'll see what happens. I think
Ben Roethlisberger's burnt out.
Yeah, I think he's a little old, and I think he
he hasn't really taken care of his body in up until last season.
He's a big pudgy dude.
Yeah.
How he's still running around and shit at his age, I don't know.
Yeah, how he's not winded after every other play is just fucking amazing to me.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so
as far as the Chiefs schedule goes, Chiefs Browns, of course, then immediately week 2 is Chiefs Ravens. Those are really 2 of the big games that America will be watching. Do
the Chiefs get a rematch against the Buccaneers this year?
No, they do not.
Ooh, big sad.
Yeah,
man, I would have loved that. I mean, because that kind of happened.
That would have been a hype game. That would have been a really hype game.
That happened Chiefs Patriots because they played Patriots and lost to the Patriots AFC Championship, and then immediately week 2 the next season they played them again.
Yeah, and I think they won that game.
I think they did too, because that was the year they went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. So, and then it looks like week 5 is Bills Chiefs, which, I mean, Bills are definitely going to be looking for revenge.
We hope the Chiefs come out on top. I'll cheer for the Chiefs that time, but I kind of hope to see Josh Allen in better shape than he was before.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I honestly, he's one of the few quarterbacks that I've just seen get better.
Yeah, he's so good.
Like, it just felt like every other week he was just on another caliber.
I agree
After
with you.
that, the next big game that I see, that was week 5. Week 9 is Chiefs Packers.
Again, depending upon who goes where, that could be bad, that could be good.
It could be good. And then
Just
immediately followed with Chiefs Raiders.
Yeah.
Of course. And then Cowboys Chiefs. And then Broncos Chiefs. And then Raiders Chiefs.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's literally like 5 weeks in a row. It's just a gauntlet.
Yeah.
Not to mention, actually before that, it goes, week 5 is Bills Chiefs, and then Washington Chiefs, and then Titans Chiefs, and then they get a break with the Giants, and then Packers, Raiders, Cowboys, Broncos, Raiders, Chargers, Steelers.
Yeah, it's just.
And then the last 2 weeks are Bengals, Broncos.
I mean, still Broncos again. Like, depending upon what happens, we may see something huge happen. And
yeah, it could be another shoot fest.
Oh god, dude! If it is, it's gonna be a tough one for both teams.
Yeah,
like easily. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm excited.
I mean, it depends. You guys still have Von Miller, don't you?
For now.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on if he's healthy or not.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on if he gets his linebackers back.
Ooh.
Because we just picked up Patrick. We picked up Patrick Certain to be in our secondary.
Right.
We also got Bradley Chubb, who was, I think, a rookie 2 years ago, but he got hurt, so he was out. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But I think that's enough for me on sports.
Yeah.
Really, the only thing I'm excited about, honestly, is
I'm just excited for football. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I did see today that as far as cinema /T, I don't know what it's going to be, whether it's a TV show or like a series, like online series or a movie. But Brie Larson is in talks with Lucasfilms about reprising a role as Mara Jade.
Ooh.
I don't know who Mara Jade is.
So in the Star Wars Extended Universe, which is the books, Mara Jade is a bounty hunter who gets married and has Luke Skywalker's children.
Okay. Yeah, I just looked it up now and I'm learning this.
Yes.
Raised as a servant and assassin to Emperor Palpatine. Weird.
And then
you said has Luke Skywalker's children?
Yep.
After marrying Skywalker, Mara Jade took the surname Skywalker and devoted her life to the new Jedi Order, becoming a master of her own right. Shortly before... Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess Lucasfilms is coming out with something that has to do with Mara Jade, whether it be a movie or again like a Star Wars, series like The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I think Brie Larson would be perfect for the role.
Yeah, I like her in everything except for Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
But my dislike with Captain Marvel, it really has nothing to do with everyone else's dislike for it.
Yeah. So
I just think the writing was really bad.
So, let's see. Looking at an article, this says Larson could be getting her wish. A new report indicates the MCU fan favorite is in serious talks with Disney and a Lucasfilm to play Luke Skywalker's wife, Mara Jade Skywalker, as the Star Wars universe continues to expand. So,
yeah, this is interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. That's exciting though. I said, I really like her. So,
yeah, no, I'm interested to see where it goes.
But, let's see. What else? We can talk about exciting movies coming up, I guess, to kind of.
Oh yeah, there are some pretty good ones.
Yeah, a couple movies that we're excited to see. I'll name a few.
I'm just looking at the 2021 release schedule. I'm not going to look at 22.
Yeah. So, before we've already talked about Marvel movies that are coming out. We don't need to touch on that again.
Nope.
We spend a lot of time talking about it, so
Yep.
You guys probably don't want to
Because
hear
it
it
is
again.
something I'm very interested in.
Yes. When I went and saw Scott Pilgrim in theaters for its 10-year anniversary, I saw a preview for a Cruella movie starring Emma Stone.
And I'm interested to see what that film's gonna do. Because
Yes.
it either looks like a female Joker movie, which it really does.
Yeah, it does.
Almost like a Harley Quinn backstory. Or a really, really good setup for 101 Dalmatians.
Yeah, so it was funny because like Nathaniel brought up in the theater, he's like, but remember, she wanted to kill the dogs and all that other stuff. And
So
I
we
was like,
can't
yeah.
like her.
I mean, I'm not gonna like her anyway, but I think it's gonna be a good movie.
I think Emma Stone is a really interesting casting choice for it.
I agree.
I would love to see how it plays out.
Me too. Next thing I'm excited about, June 11th, In the Heights.
Dude, June 11th is just a big day in general.
Yeah, we got Ratchet and Clank and In the Heights, bro.
Yeah.
Big excite.
If you need my HBO for that day, just ask me.
No, I will need it for that day.
Yeah. I'll be watching it too.
But yeah, no, I'm excited. Especially considering like so Michael and I in high school got to play In the Heights as a marching band show. And it was easily my favorite marching band show we did.
Well, it was really the only one our marching band put energy into.
Yeah. It was really good. It turned out amazing. We had backdrops and everything. It was cool. So
and we made the backdrops with Nathaniel's dad.
Backdrops. Yeah, it was awesome. So I'm excited about that. Let's see what else is coming.
Space Jam 2.
I haven't seen the first Space Jam. I need to. I mean, I know.
So you have sat there and listened to Nathaniel and I make Space Jam jokes, and have refused to do the homework.
Yes, I have.
I mean, that's fair enough. It happens all the time,
Shame on me,
especially in our friend group.
Yeah, shame on me. I know, but still.
Specifically between me and him.
Yeah. Let's see.
The Green Knight did just get announced. So the Green Knight, I don't know if you've heard of Studio A24.
No.
They just had one of the best sleeper hits of like I think it was 2020, 2019. But Uncut Gems featuring Adam Sandler.
Okay.
It's a really, really good movie. But they just released a trailer for a movie called The Green Knight, and it looks good. It has Dave Patel in it. Dev Patel is he was Zuko in the live action Avatar, and he's going through and kind of like remaking his career essentially, and it looks like a really good movie.
What is this? No way. Okay, so apparently in December we apparently expected on what is happening? Hang on. Sorry, an ad started playing on my fucking website and I couldn't hear anything. Anyway, no, so November 5th, apparently we expect to see a live dog. A live action version of Clifford the Big Red Dog.
But also surprisingly the same day The Eternals is premiering.
It's probably a bad day to release.
Yeah.
But
I mean it's exactly what Alvin and the Chipmunks did. Yeah, so the fourth Alvin and the Chipmunks released the same day that Star Wars The Force Awakens did.
Oh, that was stupid.
Yeah.
But
also that same month, Top Gun 2.
Yes. Top Gun Maverick, big excite. And then December 10th, we're supposed to get West Side Story?
Yes.
That's kind of cool.
Also, can we go back to November for a second? Because there is one movie on this list I'm actually interested in watching.
I'm ready.
Ghostbusters.
So
it's Ghostbusters 3. It has no relation to the 2016 Ghostbusters.
Oh, good.
It is a continuation of the 1980s films.
Help you find the mortgage lender to make them happen.
Like, computer, stop that shit. Sorry.
Thank you.
I just repeat what you said. I apologize.
Ghostbusters is going to be a continuation in the 1980s films. It has nothing to
Oh,
do with 2016. It is Ghostbusters Afterlife. It has Paul Rudd, Bill Murray, and Finn Wolfhard in it.
ooh, okay,
That's why I'm saying I'm interested in watching it.
okay. I would watch that, especially Paul Rudd.
Yeah,
Bro,
I love
Paul
Paul
Rudd.
Rudd.
He's a Kansas City native, and
Yup,
he's famous.
and he's
What?
Canadian.
What, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
No, I learned something today. But yeah, so I'm excited. It's big excite. Big excite.
But yeah, West Side Story
Uh,
is. I'm
West Side
interested to
Story.
see because West Side Story is cheesy as hell. I'm just saying
Yeah.
it's cheesy as hell, but it's a fun watch.
Another movie I'm excited for is Sing 2. So I don't know if you watched Sing, the first Sing.
I have actively avoided it, and it's just
Okay.
because I don't like Illumination pictures.
Okay. Well, I personally think Sing 1 was a very good movie.
So does my wife.
Okay. I think it's really good. So I'm excited to see what Sing 2 does.
I also have a very love-hate relationship with jukebox musicals.
Yeah. I know Nathaniel doesn't like the bipedal animal worlds.
Yeah.
So I get it. But I don't know, I'm excited for it. Let's see.
Wait a
What other
minute.
movies?
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm kind of going up and down right now. Are we supposed to get a Candyman remake?
We're supposed to get an Uncharted prequel movie.
Prequel movie called what?
Uncharted.
Oh, is it? Wait, is that supposed to be the one with Tom Holland?
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew
It's
that.
a prequel to the games.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Morbius because nobody knows if it's in the MCU or not.
Morbius.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see. Morbius, 2022 film. You said you weren't going 2022. You silly.
I know.
Is this supposed to be
I'm just
Jared
looking at
Leto?
No, this was moved to 2022. It was supposed to release in 21.
But it's supposed to be Jared Leto.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
He's
I guess
crazy as shit.
We'll see what happens. Oh, we get Tyrese Gibson in the movie. He was
and Matt Smith.
He played a lot in
Fast and Furious.
The Fast and Furious movies. Yeah, Michael Keaton is supposed to be in it.
Yeah, because he might be reprising his role as Vulture.
Oh,
Because Morbius is an MCU character, or it's a Marvel character. He's a vampire.
Yeah. Okay.
And
is he related to Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that. Again, I'm learning stuff as you tell me.
Yeah.
So, nice. I'm excited. These are
he actually might.
movies.
If there's a possibility that this either might introduce Blade into the MCU or Blade's going to introduce him into the MCU. It could go either way.
So we had Blade movies a while ago.
Yeah, Blade 1, 2, and I believe 3.
Yeah, and Wesley Snipes played Blade.
Yes.
Okay, so so is that supposed to be MCU too?
No, that's not. They're actually re-releasing Blade. Or they're making new Blades.
Right, but Blade is part of the MCU?
Yeah, Blade is a Marvel character, yep.
Bro, my childhood is all being brought to life.
Yeah.
I didn't know any of this.
Yeah.
I was fucking lied to as a kid. I thought Blade was just like the standalone movies that were really cool.
Nope, they're Marvel.
Nice. Thanks, Marvel. You're really good. Okay, so sue me, but I have yet to see the Venom movie. Is it worth it?
Yes and no.
Did Tom Hardy do a good job?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it a good movie? Not necessarily.
Okay. Because I've heard mixed feelings about it. That's why I ask.
I have very mixed feelings about it because Venom is one of my favorite villain turned anti-heroes.
Yes.
He also is just the coolest concept for a character. Hands down. So
I agree.
I'm very interested to see where they're taking it because I think Carnage. I love Carnage as a villain. I think Carnage is probably my favorite villain in anything.
He's basically Red Venom, right?
Yeah, except the story of Carnage is he is a symbiote like Venom. He's actually the spawn of Venom. Because they they reproduce by mitosis, and
Mhm.
each time a symbiote breeds, so to speak, their offspring is actually stronger. So it's more of like an evolution thing.
Gotcha.
And with Venom specifically, so he accidentally when Eddie, I believe it's Eddie Brock is his name. I can't ever remember it, but I believe when Eddie Brock is interviewing, I think it's Cletus Cassidy, a serial killer in the Marvel universe. Venom accidentally splits a part of his body and it embeds himself in Cletus Cassidy.
Okay, and according to this, Woody Harrelson is supposed to be Cletus Cassidy.
Yes.
Also neat.
Yes. I
Wow.
love Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, I think he's really good. It's going to be cool to see him in a completely different role than what he's played.
Yeah.
At least I haven't seen him play like a kind of a terrifying villain
Like
type,
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of low key crazy. So we'll see what happens.
Like we've seen him crazy, but we haven't seen him like villain crazy.
Right. So I don't know. I mean, we've seen a Zombieland version of him where he's crazy about fucking Twinkies.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't
Twinkies
know.
are pretty good though.
They do be pretty good.
Well, it's about that time.
It'd be about that time. I'd like to thank you all for joining us for this week's podcast.
It is always fun.
It's
love
fun.
talking to you guys.
Yeah. You can always find us at PeakedatBirth at Twitter. At PeakedatBirth.
Where can they find you, my guy?
Me, I can be found on Twitter. God damn, I always forget this. I think it's at KingBear97.
Yes.
On Twitter.
Yep.
And Twitch is KingBear1997 along with TikTok. I did change my name. And I have posted one video.
Proud of you.
But I've posted. Yes. And then Twitter KingBear97. All that sort of stuff. I'm going to try to get back onto a regular streaming schedule, but it's kind of hard right now.
Yep.
With my life, but we'll get there. Michael, what about you? Where can they find you?
I am at Just Mike Sully on everything now. I've officially made the change. So Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. I am Just Mike Sully.
Exciting! I love it.
Yeah. Remember,
make sure
to follow us on Twitter at PeakedatBirth. Use the hashtag AskPeaked if you would like to submit questions for the podcast, so we can start doing Q&A segments, so we don't have to plan as much. Because we want you to do our jobs for us.
But we also like your questions. We like.
Yeah. It could just be anything. Like it could be questions, disagreements, hot takes. Like we'll take anything on hashtag AskPeaked.
Okay, low key, give us hot takes. I love hot takes. I love being controversial.
Yeah.
Like in a good way though. Like I love having differing opinions. Like it's fun.
Exactly.
So, but yeah. Anyway,
and then
thanks for joining us.
And then also visit our subreddit r/PeakedatBirth. And then I think that's it. I was thinking about doing.
I forgot about the
subreddit.
The subreddit.
Yeah, I know. It's a new thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was gonna integrate somewhere else, but I can't remember where. YouTube PeakedatBirth.
Yes.
I'm moving during the summer, so we might be doing a lot more like in-person content, not just the podcast. So
yes, please.
So I would love to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
We'll get there. It'll be fun.
Yeah. So I know I have some plans for some fun stuff for it, so just be on the lookout for content.
Michael, give us some life advice before we leave.
Don't slap your grandma's ass. It's pretty common knowledge, but you still shouldn't fucking do it, you degenerate scum.
Yeah.
And if you're thinking about it, especially go see therapy.
Please.
Because that's some unnatural shit right there.
You're on a different level of crazy for real.
All right. Well, we'd like to thank everybody for listening. We'd like to thank our babies.
Our bibis for joining us.
And you
I
all
love.
have a great day.
Goodbye.